Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Pawn, Drunk Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. It's true, my friends. It's very true. And sorry for the haters. But highly credible source has confirmed that Canelo Alvarez versus Jermall Charlo and the talks are through. Very through. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be very well the next fight for Canelo Alvarez, Jermall Charlo. Yes, it's true. Okay? Highly credible source has told your boy, Mr. Moonshine, that it's true. Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, a lot of people have been talking about this fight for quite some time. There's fans, on both sides. There's fans out there that feel like, you know what? Jermall Charlo should be a next opponent for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, you already know. The 4th Division World Champion, the newly Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez, Saúl Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. Canelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow, the pound for pound, libra por libra, numero uno. They want to see Jermall Charlo get his chance, get his crack on Canelo Alvarez. Now, there's fans out there that be like, Charlo hasn't really done nothing to get the fight with Canelo Alvarez. You already know in 160 he was a position, and then they petitioned Canelo Alvarez's side petition to become the franchise champion. And that set a lot of controversy in other divisions as well, like the lightweight division. Juan Francisco Estrada going to be facing Chocolatito. He also got the franchise WBC. Now, of course, a lot of people was frustrated about it, but Canelo Alvarez turned it around, dropping it, going to the super middleweight division, and getting the undisputed crown. So, I would love to see a Charlo versus Andre. I would like to see a Charlo versus Triple G, because I believe that the middleweight division is a prestige division in the sport of boxing, and I believe that they have abandoned the middleweight division. Boxing in general, the champions have abandoned their work. They have abandoned their status. They have abandoned the middleweight division and what needs to be done in the middleweight division and unify and become undisputed in that division, right? And I understand that Canelo Alvarez is the golden ticket. I understand everybody in 168 and 168 and 175 cruiserweight, they want a piece of Canelo Alvarez. They want a piece of the cash. They want a piece of the golden ticket. They want a piece of the man. I say the man, Canelo Alvarez. You know? And I was thinking, like, you know what, maybe I just want to see. Let's see if Canelo Alvarez does, retire, surprisingly retire, but not really retire. But I wanted to see if he just go retire to see what these other guys at 160, 100, and 175 going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez to say, I retire, no mas, okay? I need a break, right? And then I want to see what they was going to do in 160. Probably would get Demis Andre versus Charlo. Probably would get Beterbiev versus Bivol. Because it seems like a lot of people want Canelo Alvarez to do all the work. You already know Canelo Alvarez fought 4 times in the span of 11 months. He has voided the frustration of the fighter, of the fans saying, man, these fighters don't fight enough. These fighters don't fight enough. Well, Canelo Alvarez voided your frustration. He fought 4 times in the span of 11 months. But still, there's people going to be haters. You haters of Canelo Alvarez, but are you bullshit? Anyway. Will this fight going to be in 168? That talk, I don't know. But I'm telling you, high credible source told me. And this crowd, I'm going to tell you like this. I ain't going to give you no names or nothing like that because, of course, I'm not going to give up the sources. But this source was the guy that told me that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather was going to be fighting 5 or 6 months before they announced the fight. I'll say, really? Really? He said, trust me already. That's going to happen. They're already in talks. So I said, okay. All right. But anyway, is Jermall Charlo ready for Canelo Alvarez? Now, the name sounds good. Charlo versus Canelo, Texas, Cinco de Mayo. But is Charlo prepared at this moment to fight a Canelo Alvarez? People going to be like, but was Fielding prepared? Huh? What was the other guys? Was Liam Smith prepared and stuff like that? I believe that a guy like Jermall Charlo, like I said in my live show, y'all check the live show, y'all check the other videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, come up with the videos. I always say that Charlo and some of the guys don't need Canelo Alvarez to build a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the middleweight division, you could unify the middleweight division. You could become undisputed in the middleweight division. And then you come with that on the table and say, all right, Canelo Alvarez, I want you. Joe Smith Jr. just fought this past weekend. And what did he say? Yeah, I would like Canelo Alvarez. But if I could get, I'd rather get Bivol first. I'd rather get Bivol first or Beterbiev. What he said. I'd rather get Beterbiev, then get Bivol, and then get Canelo Alvarez. You see, that's a guy, in my opinion, that's worried about his legacy. That is not dictated by Canelo Alvarez. See, he wants to bring that legacy into the table, to the negotiation table, to Canelo Alvarez. See, look, I got this now, Canelo. Do you want a piece of this? Do you want to undisputed? See, that's the mindset that I want. I don't want all the fighters to dictate their next move because of Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, like I said, if he retires right now, what y'all gonna do? ¿Qué van a hacer ustedes, Par de hediondo ustedes. ¿Qué van a hacer ustedes? Nothing. But anyway, this is a good talk. You know, I mean, not a good talk, but a good fight. It's a good fight, I think, for the fans. A lot of fighters in the sport of boxing has been asking for this fight, like Timothy Bradley and the Keith Thurmans of the world been saying, yo, you got to fight Charlo, you got to fight Benavidez. But I think that Charlo has putting in more work. I don't know who's putting in more work, David Benavidez or Jermall Charlo in their career. Anyway, it will be a disadvantage because, of course, Charlo, they're going to be fighting in 168. He's going to be moving up. He's going to be having to drop the belt. Would Jermall Charlo drop his belt to pursue a Canelo Alvarez? And see, and that's the thing. If he goes to the 168, he might have to drop his belt, right? He might have to drop his belt. And you know what I'm thinking about? That if Jermall Charlo vacates the WBC belt, and I see Jaime Munguia is in pursuit of that belt because he was in place to be a mandatory to the WBO, Demetrius Andre, and then that WBC lands in Jaime Munguia's lap. Hey, this is boxing, y'all. This is boxing, man. Boxing is very, very political. Let me know what y'all think about the potential fight with Jermall Charlo. I know a lot of people always been talking about it. They've been talking about it last week. But tell me what y'all think, because now this ain't no he say she's of others. I'm not getting it from a Mike Coppage. I'm not getting it from a Dan Rafael. Hey, turn it off. Anyway, man, estoy haciendo video, estúpido. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my update. If I love y'all, God bless, and on to the next.